just make this video fast. I don't want it to make it long. Honestly, the story behind it is just, it's too long, but I'm going to shorten it. So I started this journey 2023, guys, and fully, okay, I started this journey mentally 2022, but I began taking baby steps 2023. So 2023, I used an agent. We paid him some amount of money, half of it, because he the amount he called was actually so much, so we paid half for the first time. Now, okay, once he gets the admission and start the process, I will start the process that we're going to balance. So he started this journey in January. He said by April I would have gone, that I was going to go for April, go in. Oh, familiar. I was going to go in for April intake. April, January, February, March, wasn't doing anything. We're asking what's up. It was like, be patient, just be patient, that schools now are tough, that because of this attestation letter and all blah 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 blah. In fact, then there was no attestation letter yet. Now 2023, I doubt. He was just giving so many excuses. So most of the times you call him, he realized that late that this man is not serious, but he had already taken the whole of our 2023, sorry, already taking like the everything, so it was not possible again. So what I did was that I applied. I had this friend that told me about this agency that is free of charge for consultation and everything. They can help you with your school, but you do majority of the rest yourself. They won't collect 1 naira from you. If you are giving them anything, you're giving them because you've gotten your visa and you just want to thank them. It's not necessary. They will even, most of them even tell you no, that they don't want it. I think it's against their policy. So if you are doing it just like because you want to, you get. So I called the agency, then they assigned me to like a counselor. The lady tried her best, like she helped me. November she got like an admission, she got 3 admissions for me. So there was a time that they told us that I was supposed to pay tuition deposits for 2 of them. I missed that time. For Lambton and I think Fanshawe or something, yeah, Lambton and that, I don't know if it's Fanshawe or I think it's Fanshawe. If it's not Fanshawe, I'll put it this name on the screen. So guys, for Lambton, they told us they told me to pay before the end of December. I didn't pay. For Fanshawe, they told me to pay before the end of, I think before the end of December too. I also did not pay because I got the admission November. So January, I was still searching for others. I didn't want to settle with those 2 colleges. I was still looking for other schools. I got IBU admission too. She also, like, I got IBU admission by myself. I applied for that one by myself. I realized that the school fees was actually too much, and the school is not even so popular. It's like a business school. It's not, and the money is so high, like a 1-year course. Honestly, I should have just gone for like a master degree, just 1 year, so that you get 3 years, so you can at least work your life from there. So but I went for a college. I picked a 2 years college course, and they gave me 3 years. So what I did was that after around March this year, I decided to message 2 of those schools. I also applied for, I think I was waiting for Centennial to respond. I thought Centennial was going to give me the admission. I waited. I got saved me that I didn't wait for Centennial. When I got in here, I just got their mail that I was not picked, blah 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 blah. Imagine I was now waiting for Centennial, because I really wanted to go to Centennial. It's in Toronto. So I got Lambton. I sent a mail to Lambton College that, is it possible for me to still pay my tuition deposit? I was given admission, that I missed the deadline. I gave an excuse that due to this and this, I couldn't meet up. That I'm grateful if they can give me another chance to pay the tuition deposit. So they gave me, they responded March, like ending of March. So they gave me till April 15th to pay. I think that time it was around March 20 something or 28, 27. So I said, okay, no problem. I paid April 4. After paying for that April 4, as at that time we're not hearing something about attestation letter, you need power before you can. Oh my god, I was like, God, I beg you, what is this one again? And see, this thing about this traveling thing, that once you start delaying yourself, I don't know what you might meet, because compared to 2022 to 2023 till now, like if you want to compare those 3 years, things have really changed in the traveling industry. So guys, I paid. I was waiting. So I paid. I was also waiting for attestation letter. They said we should wait. The school said to us me that we'll get attestation letter so date. So I said, let me just go ahead. So I did my. I went to go. I asked the lady. She wasn't that got the admission, guys. Honestly, to be sure, she got the admission for me. So I asked her that, okay, what next? She said, okay, I should do my upfront. I did my upfront. Let me check. Because I'm bad with dates. I don't want to be giving dates that I know that I'm not sure. So in case the dates are like clashing each other. So I did my upfront 8th of April 2024. I paid 92,500. I did it under 1 week. My result came out. They sent the result. In fact, I asked them on that day that were they going to send the result to me. They said no, that they will send it to the school, only for me to get it in my mail 1 week or even 6 days. I can't remember how many days, but plus weekend, everything was 1 week. I was even happy. I was like, oh, thank God, that's good. So I told the lady that I've gotten this. When you're using them, guys, just make sure that you are very persistent, because they are not only attending to you, and majority of the things if you do yourself. So guys, all this while I was doing all these things, we started gathering proof of funds since last year. We've been gathering the money since last year and like trying to put in the papers and everything. We are already arranging it. We just needed like to take a step forward. So that was when we took that step forward and we did it. So I thought, okay, after that, what next? She said I should come and bring all the documents and my paper. I went home because I was on leave. I took leave because I worked in a bank then. So I took leave, and it's not just possible for you to just leave and say I won't show 2 days. I took leave. I traveled home. I went to get most of those documents, the land documents. As at that time, I was also doing my statement of purpose. I did everything together. Like my statement of purpose, you do everything yourself. Like you are doing majority of everything yourself. They're not really helping you with anything. The only thing that they will help you get is your admission, or maybe they'll help you lodge your application on IRCC portal. That's the only thing they will help you do. So the rest of it you did it yourself. So but you can send your statement of purpose, your SOP to them. They can help you review, then tell you where to add up. So I took my document after I came back to Lagos with all the documents, everything. I came back, like, she told me to come to her office. I came to her office. She checked everything. Her and her colleagues, I think she took it in to her colleagues. They checked it. She brought it, came back. She told me where I need to adjust with my documents. She told me that I should make sure I get my own statement of account, because I used I didn't do self-sponsor. My parents were sponsoring me, obviously, so I used my dad's statement of account, his pension account, his reference letter, all those things. I already gathered it. I brought it, statement of account, I brought everything. So she's like, oh, this is fine, that I should try and include most of these things in my statement of purpose and explain it properly. So I did that. I was so proud of myself, guys. If I read my statement of purpose for you, you choke up for me. So I sure did that. After that, I told her that I'm resuming back. I can't come back. I might not have the time to be coming back to office. Well, I have no problem. And once I'm done, she just send everything to her, that she will compress the file and tell me a date to upload. She asked me if I had already opened. In fact, if you're using them, make sure that you open your portal yourself, so that you have your own password. So that, because most of the time that I was calling her, she wasn't picking. So imagine that I needed to check something, and I was like, my password now, and like she was busy. You become very anxious. So make sure that you open the portal. I use GC key also, which I had already opened one 2022 since that time. I was just still joking around, so I just used that one as this thing. I used that particular this thing. So I told her that I already have that, let me give her the password, and also I gave her the password. So he told me to send my passport. I sent so many things, so she compressed everything. Then we filled the family information, sibling information. She sent all those ones to me. I was on, I filled everything. So it's good if you know that you like. It's good for people that you can do this in yourself. They are actually very simple. But if you know that you're someone that might not have the time to do it, because this thing is like you're still doing it yourself, so you are still very much involved. Like you are still the one doing. They are only going to help you. There's nothing in even compress. I could have done it. There was a time that she was taking so long to respond. I was like, should I go ahead and upload this thing myself? Like, it's not hard. I was even like, you lose your patience with them, because they are actually they are not, I won't say they are slow, but they are not only attending to you. So you have to know that you have to be very persistent. You have to disturb them if you really want to get this thing done on time. So I was persistent on her neck. So my school fees, I paid it myself. She didn't do anything. Now all in the process, I did those was myself. The IMM form, she sent it to me. I filled everything. I sent it back to her with my document. She compressed it. We lodge in the file 26. After she compressed it and uploaded, I logged in to make the payment by myself. I used card and everything. I paid it myself. I paid 150 for this thing and 85 150 for visa fee and 85 for, is it biometric? They used to put it in on the 26th of April. Yeah, so I did that. I got a mail that this thing, your application has been lodged, blah blah blah. So I checked. So they gave me a date that night, that same night. That day was on the 20, that 26 was on a Friday. I can't forget. So I got the mail that same night that I should go ahead and do my biometrics. So I had to do my biometrics 26, 27, 28. I did my biometrics on the 29th of April. I went there. There was queue. I just did my thing. I left. I went back to work. I left from work. No, I didn't even go to work that morning because I kept my date. I kept my time around 8 a.m. So I left house as early as this thing. I went there. I went to do my biometrics. Then after biometrics, I went back to work. I just went back to work and I went to do, I said nothing happened. They asked me where I went. I said I went for job interview. They asked me at my work that where did you go? Because I called in that I'll be coming in late, that I am heading out, that I want to go and do like an interview. I told them that I went for like a job interview. And if they are seeing this video, they will say, you this girl. So I was there. That was when this process started. I was using the tracker, guys. I will just advise you, please, guys. I'm not even advising you. I'm just begging you people that don't use tracker for your peace of mind, for your sanity. Don't use tracker. Tracker was messing with my head. I just feel like the hardest thing is waiting for your approval. Like, God, I fasted, I prayed. I'm not even capping. Like, it goes to a time when he asked me in my office if I was okay, that I look sick. I just told the person, I'm okay. That just I was not feeling too fine. Like, the guy had to ask me, are you okay? Because I looked slimmer. Like, I was not eating. I had to be praying. Because I just like, God, please, if this thing, because if this thing fail, I was like, God, I beg. I don't know how I would react to it, because like it's my first time doing this thing now. I'll be so sad. So I was praying. And I made sure that aside from this, my prayer and everything, I made sure that everything I packaged in my receipt, everything was like okay, TV stances and all. Honestly, so I was like, oh, I was waiting, guys. It was taking too long. That was I launched that in 26th, and it started calculating. Regardless of whether you've done your biometrics, they'll start reviewing your documents and all. So I used tracker. Tracker was just in. Tracker stopped at biometric. When I did my biometric, it stopped at biometric and background check. It was on background check for close to how many weeks? Waited first week, second week, third week. It's getting tired. I was already like, my faith was shaking. I was like, God, please, I beg. I did beg. In fact, then I could not even sing safe. If I see something, I'm even supposed to even react. I say, are you mad? I would just God, I beg, forgive me. At work, safe, they would step on my toes. Well, I just smile and say, God bless you, my brother. God bless you, my sister. Like, I was actually very calm. I was really praying. So 5th weeks, first, second, third, fourth week. You see that 6th week, I was just sleeping. I think, wait, let me check 6th of June, because I got my approval 6th of June. So I want to check that date, because I remember that date. That date was my colleague's birthday. June 6th. Yeah, it was on a Thursday. So Wednesday, I slept. First, that was on the 5th. Before I slept, I did this praise. I joined this praise online. I was watching a YouTube praise video of this Sumisola, and I just like joined in the worship and after I just slept. If I wake up, my name is doing birthday. That's my friend at work that I would upload her picture the next morning and all. So I just slept. Then I woke up around 12:30 in the morning. I don't know what woke me up. I was not pressed, I was not thirsty, I was not hungry, like not. I just woke up. Usually if I wake up at night, in early in the morning, like so early like that, it's because I'm pressed or I want to drink water at night. But I just woke up and it was not light, so I would have even say maybe the fan that was blowing just made me stand. Nothing like that. I just stood up and I was like, when I woke up, I was just, my mind said I should just check my mail. I checked my mail, and you know, I'm on this OJC group chat. If you are not there, you can join them. They help. Some people drop tips of how they got their own, and like it's, you can ask your questions there, especially if you are doing it yourself. That's a very good group to join. So guys, I checked the group first. I was seeing people's message because on that group they used to drop, God, I've finally seen my own. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Your heart. So prior to that 5th of June, say, because I got my approval at 6th, but prior to that 5th of June, all those other months, like April, May, I was checking. April, you know, I applied 26, so that it was almost ending of April, but I was checking those group chat most times to get updates. So people were dropping, I've gotten my approval, I got my approval. So I wanted to check, I was checking the date that they applied, if it was similar to my date. So I didn't really see. It was looking like they were following the dates small. I saw first, second, third, like people were dropping their approval screenshots. And most of the date, I was calculating the date when they got to 16. They got into 16 older, and I applied April 26. I'm like, they got into 20. I'm like, they got to 20, that they are already close. When they got to 20, some people will drop. I got my own. I said, when did you apply? They were like, I applied on the 5th. I said, are they going back, Abby? How are they doing this thing? So I waited. I just got tired of waiting. I was always telling people congratulations on the group chat. Like, I always congratulate them, and I was like, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you, everybody. So that night, that midnight, I just woke up. It was already 6th of June, 12 a.m. in the morning. Just woke up. I checked the group chat. I was seeing, I just read some chat of people, because every time I wake up, your heart, every time you wake up, you always check your mail. I refresh my mail, I was always refreshing my mail. Always. It goes to a time I told myself that I will not delete my email for the meantime. Chat, I saw somebody saying that if you get one mail, it is refusal. If you get 2 mails, approval. That people were saying that I got 1 mail. So somebody said check that they denied you and all, and the person truly it was denial. So I was now scared that so it means if I'm expecting mail now, I have to get 2 mails. That's when it's approval. So I checked my mail, like saw only 1 mail. I won't faint. I won't create safe. Maybe I speak pidgin. I was like, no, this is a dream. Not knowing that inside that mail there was this 1, 2, 3 dots that you tap, the second one will drop. I just tapped, I just saw the second one. I've not even checked my portal. I was already jumping, you know, that kind of thing. As I checked my mail, I saw your application has been approved, and I checked that stupid tracker. It was still showing background check in progress. See why I say don't really rely on that thing. Majority of the time it doesn't work. Even after my approval, it was still telling me, even 1 week after my approval, it was still telling me background check. It's just now that it's now completed. So I saw the approval. I was really happy, guys. I was like, thank you, Jesus. I was happy. Then I was so happy. God, waiting for this thing can be very crazy at times. Honestly, if you are in my, like, if you're currently in that position, I really pray that you get that approval, because like we all deserve it. That period that you would be waiting can actually make you go mad. Like you'll be tired, you have mood swings. That approval, I was happy. Then as I went to submit, they told me I went to submit my passport. I submitted my passport on the 6th of June. Now, what am I saying? Oh, I'm so sorry. I got my approval on the 4th of June. I beg, me and I know this. I'm very bad with date. I got my approval on the 4th of June. Then I submitted it on the 6th. Then I collected it. Then they told me to come and collect it. It even take time when I went to collect it. Honestly, if I check my mail, I just did not want to just call a date that I'm not sure of. When I checked my mail, it wasn't so long. It's only if I want to pick it up on the 11th of. I submitted on the 6th. I picked it up on the 11th of June. And that was it. I thought the agency is called Intake IDP. just reach out to them, guys. They will never ask you for money. So anyone that is asking for money, check, they are not, it's not legit. They don't ask for money. Even if you are giving them money, you are giving them because you want to. They are not forcing you to pay, guys. They are not forcing you to pay. If you are appreciating them, you're appreciating them after you've gotten your visa for consultation. Even if you don't want to use them, you can use them to just help you review your, you can even use them to just get only admission, and you leave them and apply the rest yourself. So like, you pick either, because you are even going to be doing majority of the things yourself. The only thing they will help you do is to apply for schools and to help you lodge your application. That's the only thing. All those IMM form, all those family information and these things, you that will fill it, is you that would put your proof of funds together. They don't do proof of funds, they don't do all those, they're not concerned them, but they will only check it and see. They check my proof of funds, they check the statement of account, they checked it, they checked the day. That's everything. Anything that you want me to know. The OJC group chat is actually very good, guys. Like, if you are in the process of this thing, you can ask any question you want from that group, and like, people that have more experience on it, they will drop their experience and they'll tell you what to do. So, but don't rely on anybody 100%. I keep saying it, once you even get this agency people, don't rely on them 100%. Like, make sure that you're also doing your own. Like, after she feels it, you go back and check your team. Like I say, make sure that the IRCC portal, you open it yourself and you give them, just one person though, you give the person, your counselor, the password, so you yourself can enter that place at any time, so that when, in case they send the code to log in, is you that will copy and send to your agent. Like me now, anytime my agent, my counselor wanted to check in to my portal, they always send me a code. It's me that will copy the code and give her the code. So like, I had access to my portal 100%. I opened it, so I had access to it 100%. Nobody was holding the portal for me. So anything I go there and check. You check very well before you like go ahead. So when I was about to pay for my listing, after she has done her compressing, I went back there to check. I checked everything before I paid. So before I paid for the visa fee and the biometrics, so not before I paid her, because I didn't pay her anything. It's not allowed. They don't collect money. Even if you want to thank themselves before they even collect it, you could, they beg them, they don't collect. So just IDP or intake, just check it online, get their number, call them, they will assign somebody to you that would help you in the process. You can also join the OJC group chat on Telegram. It helps a lot. You get a lot of information, loads of information. People drop the reason for their refusal, like they drop their notes, the GCSM notes, they drop it on the group chat and people tell them how to tackle it. And also, that's all. I didn't really do so much on my application, but I just made sure that my proof of funds, my statement of purpose, everything was really packaged well. I packaged it well, and that's all. So like in a sit down video, it's so stressful for me, and for somebody like me that likes to talk, talking like this now, it's not like I'm doing like an interview and all. So guys, that's all. If you have any question, I might have skipped some dates, I might have mixed some dates, I might have skipped some things, but if you have any question, just ask me in the comment section. I would make sure to respond. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment.